Hi guys, it's Redlinemaxx. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'll be taking a look at this brand new 2024 BMW X2 XDrive 28i. Now this one has been completely redesigned from the previous model, and this one looks even more aggressive and gorgeous. So we'll do a walk around review of this, start it up, and take it out for a drive. So follow me, let's take a look. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and press that like and subscribe for more videos. All right, let's take a look. All right guys, so this is the brand new 2024 BMW X2, and this one looks really gorgeous compared to the previous model. And this one kind of reminds you of the smaller X6. If you really look at the whole configuration and the whole body, it kind of looks like the X6, a smaller X6. So it really looks nice and very aggressive. So I'll take you up to the front, so let's take a look at it. All right guys, so looking at the front fascia of the car, you can see how aggressive this one is, and also it looks even more gorgeous compared to the previous model. And I love how this one has a lot of sharp edges to it. So going down to the bottom, you can see he's got this opening here which allows air to go around the car, and also a huge opening here which feeds air directly into the radiator. Going over to the middle section, it's got a huge opening which also allows air to cool the car, and also adaptive shutters. So if you look into it, this one is closed right now since the car is turned off, but adaptive shutters which also allows air to cool the engine. And if you go over to the kidney grille, now this one does not come with the Shadowline package. So this one comes with the chrome fitting around the grille, and also in the middle section it's got the front-facing camera and the radar for the adaptive cruise control, which is tucked in nicely in there. Going over to the headlights, now this one is brand new as well, and this one comes with 2 daytime running lights as well as turn signal integrated into it. And when you turn the turn signal on, it kind of has this pulsing sensation or this pulsing effect when you turn it on. It kind of feels like the heartbeat if you really look at it. And also it's got the Shadowline light, which is black in the interior, parking sensors throughout the whole front of the car, and also which helps in parking in a really tight spot. So let me know what you guys feel about this front fascia of this brand new 2024 BMW X2. Now looking at the side of the car, now you can see how similar this one looks to the X6. Obviously this is a smaller version of it, but it kind of looks like the X6. And also if you look at the back section, it's got a slopey line, which obviously is a coupe. And for this model, this one sports the 19-inch wheels on both sides. Obviously it's not staggered, and you can see he's got this black plastic around the wheel well, also which differentiates the colors. And over to the mirror cap, he's got this two-tone here, so the body color and black over here with turn signal and camera for the 360 view. And over to the window, he's got this black trim around it, which looks really nice. Flush door handles with keyless entry. Obviously you want to lock it, you kind of put your hand over it to lock it, and if you want to open it, you just tuck your hand under to open it up. So all 4 doors. Now going over to the back of the car now, you can see how gorgeous and so aggressive this one looks. Take a look at the tail lights, LED tail lights, really nice. And also when you turn the turn signal on, it's right in there as well, which looks even more nicer. Take a look at the spoiler, which is really massive for this car, and also it's got the camera tucked right under it. So I really love how this tail light looks, which is even more aggressive. And if you go down to the bottom section, it's got the XDrive 28i on the right side and the X2 on the left side. And going on to the bottom section, now the exhaust is tucked right under it, but if you see here, it's got this diffuser effect on this left side here and also on the right side, and parking sensors throughout the whole back of the car. So really gorgeous. Now to open the trunk, all you do is just press the top side of this BMW, and that opens up. So decent trunk space, obviously, and you could bring the seats down. So it's got the 20-40-20 split, and for the trunk, this one comes with spare tire. Take a look at that, which a lot of cars these days do not have spare tires. So on the right side here, it's got a little storage section, and on the left side it's got a little storage section with a net. So really gorgeous, and it's got the privacy little section up here. And to close it, obviously you press either to lock it or to close the trunk. All right guys, so take a look at the interior of the car. This looks really gorgeous, and also it's got the black interior with black leather seats. Take a look at the seat, really looks gorgeous. And also it's got the side boosters around here, which also keeps you planted in the seat. And it's got some chrome around it, so this one has a lot of chrome. So take a look at the dashboard here, all chrome. And also on the left side here, if you look at the door handle, it's got some chrome features around it. And also to open the door. Over to the bottom section, it's got the window control as well as the mirror control. Down at the bottom, you can open the trunk right there. On the left side, he's got the light controls. And take a look at this huge steering wheel, really gorgeous. And also on the left side here, it's got the adaptive cruise control section. On the right side, it's got the control for the dashboard. Now over to the dashboard. This one comes with the iDrive 9 operating system, and it is really, really quick as well. Now to control it, obviously, you press this button here. So once you press it, now you see on the right side, it's got the heads-up display, layout, and content. Over to the infotainment system. Obviously, we are all familiar with this, with the new infotainment system. So really, really gorgeous. So we go to home, and obviously, it's got different shortcuts on this one here. And if you go to that section, it's got a lot of menu. And this one comes with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So whatever kind of phone you have, you can connect to it. And for the climate control, obviously, you can control the driver's side and the passenger side with different other functions down there. Now going on to the bottom section now. For this one, you could charge your phone here. So I have this phone here, you could put that in there. And also it's got this little section where you can push that to kind of hold the phone in place, especially when you're driving and going around corners. So that'll keep the phone in place. It'll only charge one phone though. And over here, it's got the cup holders, really interesting. And also USB-Cs. Now over to the center console, you can see it's got the start-stop button at the top, drive select in the middle section, and the parking button at the bottom section. And over to the right side, it's got the parking assistant on the top, and also has a warning on the right side. Volume control, obviously it's a metal knob, really interesting. And also it's got the mind mode, and let's go into the mind mode. Once you press that, it's got the personal, sports, and efficient. And obviously, if you select sports, it also turns red, even to the dashboard. And also it's got this other button here. Once you press that, it has the drive assistance and drivetrain and chassis controls there. So really interesting. Auto hold, especially when you're going downhill or stop and go. Really interesting. So forward and reverse. When you're controlling your media, over to this section, it's got some storage here. So you can put few things in there. The keys down there. So really interesting. All right, guys, so going into the back seats. Obviously, you can fit 3 people in the back here. And also, once you pull this down, it's got cup holders for the back passengers, just 2, obviously, to put that back in. So nice leather seats. And if you look at the back of the seat, it's got some storages in there as well. And for the middle section, it's got USB-Cs as well as the vent. Obviously, you can control the AC in the back here. And for this model, it has the panoramic roof. So really, really gorgeous. And if you look right up top here, it's got camera, which you can take selfies in. All right, guys, so what does it feel like to drive this brand new 2024 BMW X2? Now, right off the bat, driving this on the streets, it is very smooth, especially since this comes with the adaptive suspension. This really drives very smooth. I mean, you don't feel a lot of road bumps in the road. And also going around corners, this feels very smooth as well. Keeps you planted into the seats, especially with these side boosters around the seats. It keeps you planted into the seats. The car doesn't really have a lot of body roll, and it is very, very planted to the road. So first impression, it really is very smooth. And right now, I'm not even on sports mode, and this even feels very responsive when you step on it. Wow, that feels very responsive. So right now, I'll go to my mode and pop it into sports. That dials it up pretty good. And when you step on it, whoo, I mean, it's not as the level of the M5 or the M8, but you can still feel it. It really drives really smooth. And obviously, if you push it, you can hear that. So for the engine, this one here is a 2-liter twin-power turbo inline 4 paired with a 7-speed automatic transmission. And for the horsepower, this one comes with 241 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque, which from 0 to 60 is about 6.2 seconds. So not extremely fast, but for this kind of car, it is really good for it. And this one has a lot of safety features in it. Obviously, it's got the adaptive cruise control and also the lane keeping technology in this car. So basically, you can drive this car comfortably, put this on the cruise control, and you don't have to worry about anything at all. So everything's within your reach. You don't have to find what you're looking for. Everything's right within your reach. And for the dashboard as well, really, really intuitive. Obviously, heads-up display, which you don't really have to take your eyes off the road. Everything is right on that information that you need while you're driving. And for the interior, it's really big in the interior. Obviously, it seats 5 people. And for the back seats, obviously, if you're not more than 6'2", 6'3", you'll sit very comfortably in the back, especially if you're going on long road trips. You'll sit very comfortably in the back. And really, really nice. I mean, I like how this car really feels. And obviously, if you're going around corners, Let's take this corner here. It's really planted to the road though. The only thing I'd say is, I wish this came with paddle shifters for this model. It would be really, really nice. You could actually shift on your own, and obviously you step on it. Oh, that picks up pretty good for this model. That picks up pretty good. So for my overall impression, I really think this is a really nice car. Obviously, I would say kind of like an entry model BMW. If you've never had BMW before, this is a really nice entry model for it. So I want to give a big shout out to BMW Minnetonka for providing this car for this review. If you're in the market for one of these, they have a lot in their dealership. I'll put the description down the bottom so you can take a look at it. And for my viewers, I want to thank you guys for watching my videos and also supporting this channel. If you've not subscribed to this channel, you can go ahead and press that like and subscribe, and that'll help my channel grow, and I'll be able to present even more nicer cars. So press that subscribe button and also like my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.